Hey sweet friends, welcome back to my channel. Kay here from At Home with Kay, and today I'm coming to you with another challenge collab video, but we'll talk about that a little later in the video. So first I'm going to be doing all pumpkin DIYs here, DIYs that include pumpkins rather. So my first DIY is I decided, and I know I've done this before, I wanted to make a pumpkin topiary out of those wood pumpkins that you get from Dollar Tree. Also, I had used these pumpkins last year, so I'm just refurbishing them. And I just mixed these paints together because I was trying to get like a greeny, bluey type color. I didn't quite get what I wanted, but it'll do. I'm just mixing these three paints together. Can't quite remember what they were, and I'm gonna get this nice color here, and then I'm just gonna start applying it to my wooden pumpkins. So what I did off camera was I covered the backs, or the side that I used last year, with that brown craft paper that you see on the roll at Dollar Tree, and the one at the top, which was the orange one, I covered that one too, but I'm going to use the side that I used last year. I'm just going to brighten it up a little bit with some more orange paint. And while I'm watching myself do this, I just didn't even protect my surface, my mat. I should have put down some paper or something to protect it, but oh well. And now that I have all of the blue paint on there, I'm going to use a little bit of that white paint, and I am going to just add some highlights and dimension on here. With just some real nice strokes of this white. Okay, so this is the Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice Challenge, and the host of this challenge is 6 Kids and a Glue Gun, and the other host is Lady Red Crafting, and the guest host is Mama Can Make It. And we were to make 3 pumpkin DIYs, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm sure we're all gonna do. So now I'm also gonna have their channels, linked in the description box below, along with the playlist for this complete collaboration, and I want you guys to all check that out, and also the host channels and the guest host that I'm going to have linked in my description box below. So as you guys can see here, I just took a little bit of that salmony color paint, and I'm just going over that orange with it. Then I'm going to use a little brown and a little white to add some dimension and contrast, just like I did with the other one. And then we're going to move on to the next step. So now that I have all three of my pumpkins painted, I'm going to hot glue them together. And I put the darkest one on the bottom, the blue in the middle, and the smallest one, which was the orange one, at the top. And I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue. And I also got these little cutout words. I don't know if these came from Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree, I'm not sure, but they say thankful, one says grateful, one says blessed, and I'm gonna leave them just in their plain form. I'm not gonna paint them, and I'm just gonna glue each one onto one of the pumpkins. And I'm gonna do them in the order thankful, grateful, blessed. I always do it in that order. It's weird, I don't know. Okay, I'm going to add a few other things to this, but I'll show you what it looks like at the end of the video. And next, we're going to move on to our next DIY. I have one of these plates. I'm just going to rough it up a little bit because I should have spray painted it, but I didn't. It would have been easier, but what I did was I rubbed it up with a little sanding block, and then I'm just going to add some black paint, and I'm going to paint the entire thing black. What I'm going to attempt to do here is I'm going to use this as a base to a little hanging basket. You know those baskets that they have at Dollar Tree in the spring, and you can hang you can put one of those brown I don't know what they're called, those brown like flower holder things in there, and then you can hang it with a chain. I have one of those, but I'm just gonna flip it over upside down. I'm gonna take, so now that it's dry, I'm gonna take my pumpkins, and I'm gonna take some of this moss here and put it down as a base, and then I'm gonna glue the pumpkins into place on top of this moss. I'm also gonna gently glue the moss down too, because you know it goes everywhere, but in some spots I'm gonna glue it down. And here's our hanging basket. I just took the chain and put it on the opposite side so that it will hang from the top instead of the larger part on the bottom. So then I wanted some lights inside, so I took some of those little string lights that I got. I had used them like for fall last year, and I got them out of this stash of stuff I had. I also thought about putting that in there, but that would have just been too crowded. I was gonna put those leaves in there. So what I did was I just put the lights in there, and then I took some leaves just on the side to cover up that battery pack. And then I thought that looked nice. Just nice and simple, kind of plain, but you know, you get the idea. So now it's time to attach the basket to the plate. There are 3 wire hooks on the side of the baskets. All the way around, there's 3. I'm gonna take this rope and through each of those loops on the basket, I'm gonna loop this string through. And once I do that, I'll have extra pieces hanging down, and I'll be able to glue that to the bottom of the plate. And when I did that, it made me think, man, I really should have painted the bottom of the plate too. I can still at a later time go back and maybe spray paint the bottom of the plate. But you see, I just looped it through there, and those little pieces hanging down are what I'm gonna glue on the bottom of the plate to attach it. So I'm gonna get this glued together, and I will show you what it looks like at the end of the video. So here I'm just going to use this foam board to paint a backdrop picture for my final reveal, and it's just going to be 2 pumpkins. I'm not going to show myself painting the whole thing because my camera frame and table is too small, but I'm just going to put the base down of what I'm going to do. This green was a little bright. I'm going to have to tone that down a little bit, but I'm going to just put the base of what I'm doing down, and then I will show you what this looks like at the end of the video. Okay guys, and remember, this is a collaboration. Please check the description box for the host, 6 Kids in a Glue Gun, Lady Red Crafting, and the guest host, Mama Can Make It. And the playlist is linked in the description box. Okay, here we are. This is our little hanging basket. I couldn't reach the hook on the porch. I didn't have anything to stand on, so I just hung it on this little flower hook here. I think it's so pretty. If it was more in the evening, you could see that the lights were on. It's really pretty when the lights are on and it's kind of dark, but I think it's kind of cute. I'm gonna paint the bottom black for sure, but I think this is really nice. You can do many different variations of this too for any holiday or season that you like. And here is my little pumpkin topiary, and I just propped it here on my front porch, and this is the ribbon that I put on the top of it, on top of the stem. Thankful, grateful, blessed. The color looks a little blue here, but really it's more blue-green. It's not that bright oceany blue that it's coming across here on camera. But I think this is absolutely beautiful, and I could use it for many years to come. And these little pumpkins all came from Dollar Tree, and this is my whimsical painting. It looks not lifelike, but kind of cartoony. That's perfect. That's just how I wanted it to look. I thank you guys so much for watching. Check the description box below for the host, the co-host, and the playlist. And remember, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine.